Jessica Chastain, Colin, Farrell, and Samantha Morton. How did your paths cross and to bring them on board for Miss Julie?
Well, I needed really, really great actors, and they were my first choice, and I'm very, very happy for that. I think, for example, Jessica Chastain, who plays the lady of the house, I mean, she gives an Oscar-worthy performance, and actually so do the two other people as well. They are theater actors, and they are also screen actors, and we had 26 days to do the movie, and when they came, they knew the whole play, they knew all their lines. We had a few days of rehearsals where we sat around the table and talked about the play, and I came with, you know, some of the thoughts I had while I wrote the screenplay. And then we started, and the wonderful thing with great actors is that once you start and you are in a film, and this is a film, it's not, what do you call this other thing?
Digital?
Digital. It's not digital. It's still one of the few movies coming out that is a film, and it's beautifully, beautifully photographed. Once we started, the part belongs to the actors. We knew what it was about, where we were going with the story. But once I say camera, they start, they create, and they really created wonderful. And things that I didn't know, that I didn't see in rehearsals, and that we hadn't talked about, that just happened in their face, in their movement. I was so touched by what they gave and how wonderful it is to be an actor. And I never felt this myself when I was an actor. I loved it, but I never really knew that I was creative. And I was, because I was a good actor too. But I didn't really see it the way that I saw it with these people. It was fantastic. John, the first time when he comes down in the kitchen and he's ordered around by her, the way he plays the servant, who in his own place, you know, has to do a lot of things that he never dreamt would happen to him, that he does it, and he does it like, you know, when a man gets offended, sometimes he doesn't necessarily get violent. He doesn't necessarily get, you know, macho. He can become like a 5-year-old because he loses his self-confidence. And, you know, normally you would feel warmth for him. And he does that so beautifully. She tells all these orders to him, and he is stiff, and he's 5-year-old, and he's trying to find his dignity. It's so incredibly done by Colin Farrell. And she, who is sitting there ordering, you can see, which I said earlier, you can see behind this sitting here and ordering and getting completely out of line, there is someone saying, please talk to me, please see who I really am. And for a director, you just marvel, because I didn't tell them to do that. They did it. That's where great actors are creators.